we're going to do some quick video notes real quickly. Volume, day 149. Okay, so there are three things that you are going to be expected to know for your quiz. Well, not your quiz, sorry. There's three standards you're going to be tested on Thursday for your math test. We're going to go over one standard today, and then the other two standards tomorrow. One of them we're going to put A, and it is find volume of a right rectangular prism with whole numbers. So one of the things you'll be expected to do, there's a rectangular prism, and say this is 4, 2, and 5. Okay, so then you're going to be expected to say, okay, 4 times 2 times 5. That equals 8 times 5 equals 40. Length times width times height. Okay, that is the formula. That's one of the standards you are expected to use. Another standard you're going to be expected is, let me see here. Say this is 100. Say this is 5. And this is 10. Okay? So this standard says apply formulas for length times width times height and base times height for rectangular prism. Okay? So we know that volume equals length times width times height. Okay, so if our volume equals 100, our length we don't know, times width is 5, times height equals 10. This equals 50 times something equals 100. What times 50 equals 100? Well, if I do 50 divided by 100, I'm going to get 2. So my answer would be 2. Okay, so what you're doing is you're applying the formulas that you know in order to get your answer. Now that could be that says, you know, the length and the width are the same and the height is double the width. So then you're going to have to apply, okay, well, what is the width? And I need to double the other numbers that they told me. Okay? And then the last one, which seems to be the trickiest part that we're going to learn about today or talk about today, it says recognize volume as additive. So, C is, like, for example, the pools. Okay, so what this is saying is that you have to add two pieces together in order to get the whole piece. So say this is 8, this is 2, this is 5, and this is 6. Okay, and we'll say that's 5. Okay, so we're going to need to break this up into two pieces. Depending on the information that's given, depends on how you can break it up. If I break it up this way, do I have my length and my width and my height? What about here? Or if you want to break it up this way, what happens is sometimes you use different numbers. So here I'm going to draw it again twice. And I know it doesn't look the same, and I'm very sorry, but 8 and 2 and 5 and 6 and 5. So let's say I break this up this way. This is A and this is B. I'm going to say, what is my length for A? My length, we're really recognizing what our numbers represent. Length is 5 times width is 2. And my height, did it give me my height? No. I do know that from here to here is 6. That's because I'm here. And here to here is 5. So 6 plus 5 equals 11. Done A. Okay, now I need to do B. My length. It didn't give me a length. This says 8. 8 is not your length for B. 8 is your length for all the way over here. Well, if here to here equals 5, and this whole thing equals 8, 5 plus what equals 8? 3. So length is 3 times width, and then your height. You can get it that way. You're going to get an answer for A, an answer for B, add them together, and get your answer. Or here, if you break it up this way, this will be A, this will be B. So A equals B equals. Length is 5, because that's right there, length, times width is 2, times height is 6, which I got from right there. Here, my length is 8, times my width, and my height is 5, because that's right here. Now, if you see, we didn't even need a number right here, but we needed it earlier up here. So, you should, when you multiply those together, or multiply all that, get an answer, multiply all that, get an answer, and add it together, you should get the same. I want you to do both of those and come back to see if you get the same. We're really going to be working on decomposing figures tomorrow. Tomorrow for your math video notes, we're going to be looking at volume, some more in the other two concepts of volume with 1 cubic unit versus in cubic units. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Come with questions.